Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jeff. I'm in New York, and it is time for show number 2 on the crazy theater trip I like doing once a year. This one. This one's going to take me back to my childhood, and it's going to make me miss and remember my mom. Today, we are going to this show right behind me. We are seeing the Neil Diamond musical called A Beautiful Noise. Neil Diamond was the very first show, I should say concert, I ever went to as a kid. And I remember my mom taking me there and how proud she was that she got us tickets to see Neil Diamond. The thing I remember most about this concert is its use of lasers. It was the first time as a kid I ever saw a laser. Holy cow. The line to get in it's pretty long. What is today? Today is Thursday. There's only 2 matinees available on a Thursday. One is Harmony, which is closing, I think, Sunday? And that was the goal, is to get a ticket to see Harmony before it closed. But good Lord, you can't get a ticket to that thing to save your life right now. I actually came out of my hotel room to go try to get a rush ticket to it, and the line was wrapped around the building. So, we're gonna go hop in line, and we're gonna go check out the Neil Diamond musical, A Beautiful Noise. Let's go in. A Beautiful Noise is a jukebox musical based on the life of Neil Diamond. When I saw this production in New York, the role of Neil Diamond was played by Nick Frediati. He won American Idol in 2015. A Beautiful Noise opened in New York at the Broadhurst Theater on December 4th, 2022. Sadly, it has received its closing notice, closing July 30th of 2024. And then it's going to embark on a national tour, and I already have tickets to see this when it comes to Orlando. In total, it played 35 preview performances and 657 regular performances. So let's hop in line, head through security, and enter the Broadhurst Theater. We made it in the theater. Got my ticket, and they're going to show me where my seat's at. As I was being shown where my seat is located, I kept having this very strange feeling of nostalgia, and I didn't quite know why. I had to go wide on this one. Look at this theater. And the chandeliers are everything. And it literally just hit me that this is the same theater I saw my very first Broadway show ever in, which was Anastasia. And I cried like a baby. Holy cow, I cried. I'm in my seat. Let me show you the leg room in the Broadhurst Theater. See? Look at that. All the way to the seat. Let's see if I move up. There we go. If you're tall, this isn't a good spot. And I'm like 6 foot tall. So now that Act 1 is over, I somehow squeezed out of that very tight-fitting seat, and now it's intermission and I'm on my way to look at the merchandise. So here's the hoodie, the sparkly shirt, the standard logo t-shirt, and next we got the hat, the magnets, the coffee mugs, the albums, and gang, here's an example of the prices. Got some merch. Better. Got the magnet for the collection, so got some merch. It's a little crowded over here, but let me tell you, this show is something special. When this thing tours, it's going to do so well. All right, let's go explore the theater. The Broadhurst Theater was built in 1917. The first production in this theater was George Bernard Shaw's Misalliance, which opened on September 27, 1917. And since then, legends have filled that stage. In 1935, Humphrey Bogart performed in The Petrified Forest, and that role launched his movie and film career. The absolute amazing Cheetah Rivera performed A Kiss of the Spider-Woman on that stage. Also Bruce Willis in Misery, and so many more. Legends have been on that stage. But now, I keep hearing the bell ringing for Act 2, so let's get back in our seat and continue the show. So in the row I'm sitting in, there's something really cool. Sit down to show you guys, but here we go. There is a little plaque right here. Can I turn the light on? There we go.
Try this man.
Reserved for Neil Diamond. There's another one right there. And if you come to the show, that is row H, seat 114 and 113. So yeah, I guess that's a cool little Easter egg they put in the theater. All right, so just out of the theater, right there, outside, back in the streets of New York. All right, so A Beautiful Noise. It's a story of Neil Diamond. Two versions of Neil Diamond. One as present day, older gentleman, and Neil Diamond then, so going through his youth as a performer. The current Neil Diamond, so Neil Diamond now, is in therapy. And the therapist, to get through to him, starts going through his song lyrics. And from, give me a second, I'm going to cry, because his show is just insanely good. But through his song lyrics, starts figuring out his life. And that is how the story is told, through the lyrics of his song. It was just amazing. The scene work in this show was incredible. Just great moments of silence. The set was spectacular, the sound in the theater. And the actor who played Neil Diamond, and I'll put his name down here, literally sounded just like him. It was an absolutely phenomenal performance. So, for me, as I told you at the beginning, I grew up listening to Neil Diamond. That was playing all through the house. I remember dancing to Neil Diamond songs with my mother. And so that was a very, very, very special show for me. My mom passed years ago, and it brought up a lot of really good memories. Whenever this show goes on tour, it's going to do so incredibly well. The lady who I sat next to, this was her 5th time seeing the show, and she was already planning her 6th time. And I can understand why you would want to see this thing multiple times. If you were raised around the music of Neil Diamond, this is a show that you need to see. That's my idea of the show, but it was 100% worth the ticket price that I paid, and then some. All right, so standing in the beautiful Schubert Alley here with the Schubert Theater literally right behind me. Last time we were here, we saw Some Like It Hot. It's about to transfer into the Alicia Keys musical, Hell's Kitchen, I believe. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen. I'm gonna go take a shower and wipe the tears off my face. And I got another show tonight. So anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time.